hold your cup. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I put through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. That's so typical.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Indianapolis. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And that one's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Courtland Sutton. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A 1st down throw for Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Broncos. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 line.
Right to the air is Richardson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's swung out to Harvey. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And the Broncos 1st First and goal, Denver.
Harvey. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. And a little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it's Harvey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. It's his fourth touchdown on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos move out on top, 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
They go right back to the hill. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
Ready up. Panther 60. Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Now Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Yards to go.
To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And the fighter will put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
On the double.
play action. Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jonathan Cooper. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Richardson. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing is Nix. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Right, ready.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy. Carlson's kick is good. And the Colts get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Has an opening past the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Toss left side, that's Harvey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll stop by going forward with a pop pass. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 9.
Come on, set. 19, target, go.
He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready?
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this.
On the set.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now. Have any lion.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Hicks, now to throw it here on first down. That's caught by Harvey.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down. Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he will get into the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Richardson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. Knicks now on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And the Broncos first down. A 28-yard gain.
On 1st downs, here's Knicks to throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That is run in downfield by Sutton. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
A 51-yard attempt.
His kick is perfect. And the Broncos can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Ready up.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it
Hey,
first
check
and
that.
10.
Street.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big one there to start the second half. 41 yards.
And the Colts first down.
Hey, smash Broncos!
24-yard line.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Check,
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Go!
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And the Colts are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
Yards. That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Colts.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
Colts will line up for the
19 Tiger. Ready?
They'll go with Caleb on the ground. And he will not get to the goal line, so no tacking on 2 points. Still a 3-score game, as the difference is 18. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
A 7-yard gain.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will extend this third quarter lead.
Broncos 38, Colts 13.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurt! Stop it!
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He called his own number, and it worked. 16 on the gain and a first down.
First down. First and
Go,
10
Reed,
at the
go!
49-yard line.
A give, running right, it's Taylor. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
It's second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Tag! Bronco 80! Hut!
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Second and
19
10
Lions.
at the 36-yard line.
Go!
From the gun, Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up! Cougar 19! Panther 60! Panther 60! Let go!
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Bobby Wagner getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get it! 60 by... Ready?
He takes off. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready?
He'll let Richardson run this himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 40.
Throwing, Richardson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos add on to their already sizable lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Here we go, set!
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready? Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
Warrior 70!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let one go down the middle. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
First down. First and 10
Panther
at
Street!
the
Panther
39-yard
Street!
line.
Ready? Cowboy 80!
He'll step up and run this. And he maneuvers his way forward. The gain of 6. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Plus, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Awkward throw right side. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go, champ! Let's go now! 6.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Take it, take it. Go!
On the ground, it's Taylor. Finding room to the 20. And he's in! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice shot here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
A first down throw for Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day. So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Third down, and is a run by Harvey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. On fourth down, here's Nix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos stretch things out even further. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
On the set. Alert! Alert! Get it! Ready!
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Third and long.
Ready! Liking 18! Get up!
Now an option here, left side. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Come on, come on. Ready,
Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's a run with Kelly. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
On the jump! Ready, ready! Ready!
On 3rd down, there's an option play right. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession. Yes, Indianapolis will hold on to the football. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Looks like a design run here with Richardson. And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Broncos.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he's going to be marched out down at the 5. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they show they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.